Hello. Hello, hello. Ah. Oh, well, it might be morning for you. It's evening here. Good evening, good evening. I have Marilyn and I have Mary in chat so far. Oh, dear. And April. Hey, April. What day is it? It's Wednesday. It's Nadine. Hello, Nadine. How are you? I need to make a note that I've got to send you a postcard. There you go. 9 hours in the future. That puts you California side, doesn't it? No, that's 11 hours Florida side. Is that right? I can't remember. My geography's all skewy. I've been to both of them and I can't remember how long it took to get there. It's 7:30 p.m. on Wednesday evening. Little man will be down as soon as he hears me talking, because he came rushing down last night. He's like, "Are you on YouTube?" I was like, "No, I'm not. I'm like watching somebody else's video." I'd hidden my recording screen. And he was like, "I'm sure you're on YouTube." I was like, "No, I'm really not, you know." Ass. In fact, he's making so much noise he can't even hear me. I'm on YouTube. Didn't even hear that. Hang on. I'm on YouTube. He just sat down in bed and covered himself up. Wait, what? I'm on YouTube. This is what you have created, people of YouTube. Look, there's already kisses. You happy that there's kisses for you?
I don't worry about YouTube.
You're happy that there's YouTube?
Ah, that's very good.
There he is. See, there's Marilyn. Says hi, Daryl, and April, and Galena, and Galena sent you like 2 lots of kisses. There you go, lots of kisses.
Thanks, everybody.
Oh, and what have you got to say to April? April made you the bookmark.
Oh, the bookmark.
Scooby-Doo one.
The Scooby-Doo. Thanks.
Is it cool?
Yeah, and the one named the dragon thing was cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who put the dragon thing?
What dragon thing?
The dragon paper. The Night and Toothless.
Oh, that was on April's channel. Yeah. Yeah, that was on April's videos.
April, thanks for
And Mike, it was originally supposed to go to Mikey, and Mikey said you could have it, that Scooby-Doo. So you need to say thank you to Mikey as well.
Thanks, Mikey.
There you go, good lad. Right, you can go to bed now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, give me a kiss.
But I'm gonna give you some of my things from my place.
No, you're gonna go to bed. Go on, off you go.
I'm gonna give the
Go on.
things you give me. The things
Love you.
I like. I love you too. Good night, you too.
Do I need napkins too? Quite probably.
Good night, Mom. Good night, Esther.
Hi, Mary. Hey, guess what time it is? It's time for the dog to have a fucking drink. Do you wait until like 7:30 every night or something? She's like, hi, Mum. Bitch. I'm sure she does it deliberately as well. Do you know what I mean? Right. Oh. So is everybody okay? Oh. Yeah, she's a moo. She waits until I... Oh, bloody hell. Now I know I've got a headache. I'm really like a knot right there. Oh. Working from home in your knickers. Well, there you go. Best way to be. At least you're comfy. You're here buffering. I just had like a load of buffering on my window. Okay, well hopefully that won't continue. I just happened to sit because I've got my OBS window and then I've got the YouTube window behind it. And the OBS window says it's fine, it's not dropped any frames or anything like that. But the YouTube window just all of a sudden buffered, so yeah, right. YouTube's overwhelmed. It's like last night? No, not last night. Monday night, Alex was streaming and it went absolutely fine up until about 11 o'clock, and at about 10 p.m. Fitbit went down. So everybody in my Fitbit group screaming because we can't, you know, we needed to screenshot for challenges and all that lot, and everybody's going, we can't do it, what we could do, it's just like, what the fuck all we can do. And then about 45 minutes after that, Twitch just went down, kicked Alex off, and he was like, and I'm going, dude, you're not there, I'm refreshing and I keep getting an error, and he's like, but it looks fine, and I'm like, no it doesn't, and he's like, okay, hang on a minute, and he couldn't log in either. Turned out it was Twitch right across the board, and he was like, well, what the fuck, you know. Then he texted me 20 minutes later, he was like, oh, it's all fixed now, but I'm not going back on. I was like, good, because I've already gone to bed. And then he phoned me the other night, I was in bed, I'd gone to bed early. Over the weekend I think it was. I'd gone to bed early. And that's right, because I had a bit of a to-do with somebody in a group, and I felt really pissed off, and I was just like, do you know what, I'm going to go to bed. And I went to bed, and fucking 11:30 my phone starts ringing, and I turn over, Alex. I thought, shit, what the fuck, you know, Alex doesn't normally ring, he normally texts. So I picked it up and I went, yeah. And he went, we're being invaded by aliens. Pardon? We're being invaded by aliens. Have you been drinking? No. You've been smoking? No. What the fuck are you talking about? And he's like, I'm not fucking lying. He said, we've been invaded by aliens. He said, you need to go and look out the window. So I'm, fuck, I'm there going, is it April 1st? And he's like, go. He said, but fucking go and look. He said, there are lights in the sky. Oh, fucking lights in the sky. So I'm there and I'm looking out my window. Now, he's sat in a garden that looks west. My window looks south. So he's looking that way and I'm looking that way, right? And I'm there going, I can't fucking see anything else driving me on. And he's like, no, he said, there were these lights. He said, I was out here with Matthew. He said, we were having a cigarette before settling down for the night. He said, and there was this triangular formation of lights. He said, and it wasn't fast enough for aircraft. He said, we really was. And then there was about 20 lights and they were all in a line. They all moved. And I'm like, yeah, whatever. Fuck off. I'm in bed. Do you know what I mean? And in the end, I was like, no, I'm going to sleep. So he's like, I tell you, we're being invaded by aliens. So the next day, I went down and I sat in my mum's garden. This is the second time I've done it. I went down, she sat in her house, and I sat up the garden, right, and basically spoke to her like that. And he came out in the garden, and I was like, fucking hell. He was like, no, there were aliens. So I went on Facebook, and in the Isle of Wight community information bar, I was like, I reckon my son fucking ate something dodgy, but he reckons they're aliens. And everybody said it was this Starlink thing. And I'm like, this is how out of touch I am. I have no fucking idea what Starlink is. So now I've read, like, like you do when you read 3 sentences and you're like convinced, right, they've put a net over the planet. That's it, we're fucking doomed. They've put a net over the planet, and you're never calling me if the aliens invade. Well, not at 11:30 if I'm in bed. No, don't, because, I'll tell you to fuck off. But especially not if I can't see them out the window. So now every time he says something, we just go, it's the fucking aliens, Alex. And he's like, I'm telling you, the aliens are coming. I was absolutely convinced he was drunk. It was so funny. I was just like, you're having me on, aren't you? It's I'm trying to save my ass. Yeah, quite possibly. No, more like, Mum, look at that. That's fucking awesome. Not, I'm going to save you. Just like, this is really cool. Come and have a look. But, oh yeah. So I've got no idea what this Starlink thing is. But did Elon fucking twathead put it up there? Or something. It's a load of it's a satellite array or something, isn't it? I don't fucking know. I reckon it's a net designed to catch us all. Oh, I'm live on my channel. I've just been emailed to tell me this. Why do I get notifications? Oh, Galena sent me photos as well. Hang on. Galena. Oh, that's a bit swish. Galena's got a new... Oh, hang on. Wrong camera. Galena's got a new iPad case. Look at that. That's cool. And a pencil case to go with. I like that. That's really cool. Yeah, I like that a lot. Anyway. So, yeah, that was my bit of funny the other night. Ooh, yeah. I was watching a video the other day. Was it April's? And I was going, oh, yeah, it was. And I was going, oh, that's that. Oh, it's like being in a firework display. Right, so I nearly didn't make it. I nearly didn't make it on because I've got a migraine, and I've had a doze, and I've had my dinner, and I've tried everything to basically shake this. See, look, I'm using it to shake this fucking migraine. And it's all in like the back of my neck and my shoulders. So I may just at some point go, right, I've got to go, because I'm not sure, what's going to happen. So, yeah. When I woke up this morning, I knew something wasn't right. Oh dear, that doesn't look very good, does it? I knew something wasn't right. I didn't have any pain. I just felt, And I thought, well, this might be like a pre-migraine. So I took some painkillers to try and stop it before it got. And after about an hour, I was like, no, this is one of those really weird ass migraines where you don't get a lot of pain. Not really, and it all day. It just, yeah, I don't know, just it's been bugging all day long, and now it's hit into my shoulders. Right across at the base of my neck there. I need someone to come out and give me a good massage. That's what I need. Ooh, misses. Right, let's put my mouse out of the way. I've got these rainbow drawers next to my desk, literally like right there. And last night when I was doing that mace spread, I knocked my magic mouse and it fell through the side of the rainbow drawers. And of course my drawer was open and probably landed in one of the drawers. And then I had this god awful issue that I couldn't get it out because the Mac sits on top of the drawer, so I couldn't slide it to one side to get it without risking the life of my Mac. And I couldn't open the drawer because the mouse was in there, and every time I opened the drawer it just fell down to the next drawer down. I was like, for fuck's sake. It's like, hi Andy, how you doing? Yeah, what I was thinking, April, was like a hole with an antique Brad, is that what it's called? Eyelet. One of them. And then something sexy and black through it. Hey Sandy, how are you, girl? I haven't been in chat, so I've got no idea how anybody is or what's going on, or, you know. You're very tired. Yeah, you stayed up mega late doing that. Was it the Fox? That's awesome. I'm just like, I'm just going to throw away all my art shit. Yeah, her drawings are so fucking good. Much better the antibiotics are working. What were you diagnosed with in the end? Is it just the flu, or do you have the flu, or, you know, are you one of the many now? Wolf eyes, that was it. Yeah, I went to bed at 3. Oh my god, what time did you get up? I love my Fitbit team. I'm the only fucking captain until I get to bed, and then they all take over. And one by one, they literally pass, or somebody runs the list, and then when they fuck off to bed or they go quiet, somebody else just picks it. It's great. I love it. Salmonella! No word of a lie. Shit. Salmonella, really? Well, that can be pretty fucking awful. Wow, you must have felt like you were dying. I've never had salmonella, but I hear it is like, it is the worst. 8 a.m. Cool. Your ass must be dragging, love. Yeah. So, how long until you feel like you again? Are you eating and all that now, or, you know? I mean, I have no idea how it affects you. I know it can be really fucking nasty though. So here in the UK, it's raining. It's raining quite a lot, which I thought was fucking great. The first morning I got up, yesterday, was it yesterday? And I was like, oh, it's raining. So I thought it could. So I was like, I've not sown all of my lawn yet. So there's me yesterday, 9 o'clock in the morning, in like clothes that I'd thrown on and an umbrella, scattering lawn seed. Oh my god, I phoned my mum up. I was FaceTime my mum, dancing around, and she was like, what are you doing? I said, I'm outside. And she was like, are you doing your lawn in the rain? I was like, yeah, because the one thing lawn seed needs is rain. So I tell you, the way we're going, I'm going to have a fucking gorgeous lawn by the end of it all. You lost 25 pounds in 2 weeks. Shit, but that wasn't worth it though. Christ, I'd love to lose 25 pounds. Is it not raining up north? Or is it raining lots more than it is down here? Andy lives up north. I can't do a Yorkshire accent. You're back eating and feeling much better. I bet you are. Christ. That's a lot. 25 pounds in 2 weeks. I was so pissed off when I caught the flu last year, because I had the flu for, well, about 3 weeks, wasn't it, last year? I was mega ill. And I was so pissed off because I didn't go off my food. I was like, yeah, I'm going to lose weight now because I've got the flu. And no, when I woke up, all I wanted to do was eat. I was just like, how can this be like? And I was so tired that I would get halfway through a meal and put it down and go to sleep and then wake up and eat the rest, you know? Alex thought it was hysterical, and I'm so fucked off. He said, why? Because I always thought if I ever got really ill that I'd stop eating, and I haven't. I've gone the other way. I was so pissed off. It were mizzling this afternoon, but it's alright now. Cool. Oh, it's absolutely fucking chucking it down when I got up, mate. Absolutely chucking it down. It's alright now. Sun came out this afternoon. I was like, no, I need rain because I've sown my entire lawn and I don't have a hose and I can't reach it all with watering. And so it needs to rain at least a little bit every day. North enough, yeah, I do. To keep, to encourage my lawn to grow. Right, so while I'm waffling at you, I might as well do something. Okay, so I've got into this habit now of having this wee box. This is the box that grapes come in. What we call a punnet here in the UK, a punnet for your grapes. So I have, in the last couple of days, I've received 4 fucking postcards. Look at that. Yay, hey. This was the postcard that I mentioned on a status about an hour or so ago. Get a load of, oh, hang on, of that writing. Look at it. I'd put a ruler underneath it to, that's watercolour sweets, to actually be able to read it, because it was so hard to read. And yeah, he got about a third of the way down, and yeah, that's when Jesus Christ came into it. Now you know, as I said, you were the person I was thinking of, actually, Mary, when I wrote that, because I knew you wouldn't take offence at what I was going to say. I've got absolutely no issue with religion. I don't care what religion you are. I don't care whether you're a Christian, a Catholic, a Muslim, a Jehovah's Witness, or I might put it in my profile. I don't think I can report it, no. But I might put it in my profile, look, please don't spam me with religious shit. I just said thank you when I registered it. Yeah, I don't care what religion you are. Same as I don't care what gender you are. I don't care what colour your skin is. I don't care what your sexual preference is, provided it does not involve under the age of consent. I don't care how you get your kicks, provided everybody is safe and consensual. I don't give a shit about anything about your life, really. But shove it, unless it's aliens at 11:30 at night, yeah. But the whole, people is people, yeah, I know, but I don't ridicule Mary for the fact that I know Mary's Christian. I don't ridicule her for that, and she doesn't in return try to shove God down my throat. Okay, I respect the fact that she believes. I respect that completely. I don't agree with it, but then that's my personal belief and preference. I have my beliefs. No, and she's not going to either, as she says. That's great. I have no issue with that. This was written in a manner that basically said, I've read your profile, now let me talk to you about God. I've read your profile, you're a single mum. I'm going to now spout Jesus and scripture. And there's quotes and all sorts on the back of this. And I was like, wow, judgmental much? Because I knew that's where it come from. And it was just like, why couldn't you have just said, hi, my name is blah blah, my wife is called such and such, we've been married for X amount of years, so on and so forth. And the silly thing was as well, I went and had a look at this guy's profile, and he'd written on the back of here, down about a good 2/3 of it, exactly what was on his profile. And I was like, well, what's the point of that? Tell me something that's not on your profile. Do you know what I mean? It's like when I send postcards, I've got a couple. If I was going to send that to you, right, I would say to you that they're, we have them here and we don't have greys here, and I would tell you why we don't have greys here. I would tell you could get them for treason, bring in greys here, or I'd send you that one and I'd tell you that the picture at the top left of that is a 10-minute walk from my house. Do you know what I mean? I wouldn't tell you something that I've already got on my profile, like I'm a single mum to 5, this is the kind of thing I enjoy, because 9 times out of 10 I always click through to people's profile to find out a little bit about the person who sent me the postcard in the first place. The others I got, this one I thought, oh, look at her, isn't she gorgeous? Strawberry cupcake. This is from a person in Belarus. Hope you like the card with the strawberry girl. She looks funny. What do you think? 2 children. Surprised at the number of children you have. You are brave. I wish you great health. Be positive. Good luck in post crossings. Very nice. I got 2 from Belarus in the same day. What a stunning place. Hello. This card travelled 1,973 kilometres. Fun fact. I thought that was quite amazing to know. I love the UK. Hopefully one day would like to visit your country. Have a nice day. Stay safe. With love. Brilliant. Got this one. This one came from Austria. Yeah, Vienna. I spend time with my grandchildren. I like travelling, reading books, blah, 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 blah. Originally from Russia. Fab. But to spout a load of... You believe in love and communion, you don't care what words you use for it. Exactly. But, and this is why your mother doesn't come to my lives and doesn't do technology. Why is that? I mean, I've got no issue with, you know, even if you were a strongly devout Christian, you know, and if you went to church every Sunday. I follow Scrappy Wife. Yeah, I'm pretty sure, April, you do as well. Elisa, I think she's brilliant. She does Bible journaling every week. She does a live every Tuesday. She does what she calls 10-minute Tuesdays. And they're great. And I go and watch and I chat. She knows who I am. She knows I'm not religious. I've told her a few times I'm not religious. I love that kit that Illustrated Faith did though. You know, and all this lot. And it's a bit of a shame though. They want $15 to post to me. And, you know, she knows that I have issue getting stuff over here because I'm in the UK and stuff like that, you know. And by the Well for God, I think is the other one that she quite often gets. And we've had a good natter on occasion. And I like her because even when she does her videos, she will say, oh yeah, because you know, we're studying such and such and such and such this week, and she'll tell you a little bit about it. And then she'll go on to natter about her family, which I think is absolutely fucking great. She doesn't care that I'm not religious. Mary doesn't care that I'm not religious. None of you lot give a shit. You lot wouldn't care if I worshipped fucking Satan, as long as I don't try and ram it up your nose. No, maybe people don't read profiles. Maybe I do because I'm fucking nosy, but there you go. Anyway, so I've got those postcards. I forgot I had like 4. So Nadine, you get to pick. Would you like one of these or would you like something else? Just someone back saying John 3:16. Yeah. Thing is, I don't know all the verses because I'm not, you know, I haven't studied the Bible. Do I have a question for you guys about that in a minute though? So yeah, squirrels or bays, Nadine, or do you want me to go and get something else? You might have a slight issue with worshipping Satan, but you'd keep it to yourself. Exactly. I don't worship Satan. I don't dance naked around in my garden either because I wobble too much if I'm naked dancing. There's far too much of me to wobble and the neighbours get a bit queer. Squirrels, gotcha. Okay, so I got that. I have recently purchased that. That was so cute, £2. And this is a wee plant about yay high. Sorry, I've got hiccups. Basically, if you apologise for your transgressions, you get into heaven. I guess. But that's how you learn, isn't it? And I saw a fantastic meme today. And you know that when I say shit like this, I do not mean any offence. God is all forgiving. Yeah, God will forgive you your sins. Why did he never forgive Satan? Or did he just run out of patience with the naughty child? And I do have a question, okay? You as a Christian, especially if you've been raised as, if I do go dancing, no, people think it's aliens. You you study the Bible, okay? And if you're born into a religious family, you're raised studying the Bible. You go to church on Sundays, and all of that lot. And if you're devout, you live your life by what the Bible says. So why do you go to church on Sundays? You're only going to have some chappy there spouting verses at you and telling you to repent. Okay, but you know what's in the Bible because you read it more than once. So I don't get why you would go to church, especially in the heat that you guys, some of you get over there, go and sit in a fucking boiling hot church. Your aunt dances at the cabinet's hilarious. Right, hang on. For God so loved the world, he sent his only begotten Son, and whoever believes in him shall have everlasting life. Okay, fair enough. But you don't. You don't have everlasting life. If you're lucky, you live to about 80 odd. So God don't care if you're not married, so long as you're good and didn't mean to be naughty. Uh-huh. Don't ask me because you gave up the established church a while ago. Fair enough. Your mum wants to know if I'm... Yes, I'm wearing a vesty top, but it's slightly too big for me, so it tends to go like that, so you can see the top of my bra. That's why I keep pulling it up. I am wearing it. Look, I'm wearing a whole fucking top. I'm even wearing jeans, look. See? Look. And I am wearing jeans as well. There you go. See? I'm fully dressed, honest. I just like to, I don't cover my assets properly. Well, I cover my ass properly, but not my assets. You don't go to church. Most churches have AC here. Oh, okay. See, we don't have AC here. We don't believe in it. We're strong. Mainly because it's fucking cold here, so we don't need it. You go to church for the fellowship and teaching. Okay. To hear alternative translation means you might have missed in the Bible. Yeah, that's smexy. This is pretty much my like wardrobe. Black tops, jeans. And they're filthy jeans as well. No, but if I have a few more of these, Mrs. Finger, I might go and dance naked in the garden to catch aliens. Raised Catholic, became Jehovah's Witness many years later. What you found out that devoting the preachers have their sins too. You believe in God, but church is hard. Yeah. No, that's it. No, we're done. No, we're done. I'm off that subject now. Right. So I bought this, £2 for it's probably about a foot high shrub, which is pretty cool. So yeah, and I also bought some lupins and some. I'm not even going to try. Is it Brodia? Yeah, whatever. I bought some there, and I bought them because they were all in the sort of, these were in the blue family, and I don't have much bluey purpley stuff. You were looking at daisy for me. Yeah, I want daisies. I have wanted daisies on my lawn. That picture I snapped of Daryl the other day, running about in the garden. Right. I mean, look at it. Look at the amount of daisies that are on that lawn. All these little white dots. Those are daisies. That was... Where was that? That was up on the cliff. And I've been there for yonks going, I want daisies on my lawn. But you can't buy them. Because they're considered a weed. You know? And I've tried loads of times to actually, like, pull daisies up by the root and go and chuck them in my garden. And they just don't take. And I was so jealous the other week because I was at my mum's and she's got this tiny, tiny, tiny little patch of daisies. And I was just like, oh, you've got daisies! And she was like, yeah, I know. I lived in that house for 15 fucking years and never managed to get daisies in there. She's in there for, 6-7 years and she's got daisies. Bitch. I'll have to see if I can get them online. I don't think I can. I'm not that keen on dandelions, mainly because Daryl blows the clocks all over the fucking place. You kill flowers but think they're lovely. Well, yeah. I've also got, oh my word, everything just fell over. I've got April's note that came with my bookmark. I've got a thing off of a chocolate pudding. And I've got a stamp set for that. This is the We Ate That stamp set from Citrus Twist. I haven't used this yet. They need bees to make the pollinate. Well, bees I got. I've also got my camera stamp set and I've got a doily. This is all in my little tub of shit to use. So, I need to print up some... There is something on eBay. Oh, I ordered some mini pom-pom trims to go on the pages here. So yes, this is the little note that April sent me and I'm going to stick that in here too. And my postie cards. So yeah, and I want to print up some photos, so I'm going to... What do I use to do my stamps? Do you mean ink? What ink do I use? Or what do I stick them on? Is that what you mean? You just got a stamp set with monthly calendar, you love them. Cool. Do I use a calligraphy? Yes, I do. One of these. You can get these cheap as chips. I've got a Misty as well. I don't use that as much because I tend to stamp in my journal. So But yeah, you can use one of these. What did I see somebody using the other week and I thought that was bloody clever? You can basically use anything that's hard, okay? Anything that you can stick it to. Acrylic blocks are good because you can see through them, and when you've got a clear stamp stuck to it, you can see exactly where you're going to put it on the page. And you can, you know, if you're sort of, you know, say you've stuck something down and you want to put a sticker next to it or a stamp next to it, you can see exactly where it's going to land. That's why people like acrylic blocks. And you can get these are cheap as anything. I know they sell them at Michael's and Hobby Lobby or whatever it's called. I'm pretty sure they sell them Tuesday morning as well from what I've seen online. Okay, but yeah, anything hard really. Bit of Perspex, bit of acrylic. Hobby Lobbies are opening again from what I understand. A ruler. If it's not a huge stamp and you've got like a ruler like this, and to be fair, a lot of stamp sets aren't massive, you could even use a clear ruler. That would do. Are they difficult to clean? No. You can use wipes, baby wipes. Go and buy cheap and cheerful baby wipes at your dollar store and all of that lot. The trick is to clean it as soon as you're finished with it. Otherwise they end up looking stained, like that was not too bad. Hang on. I actually think most of mine are quite clean at the moment. Oh. Yeah, but it does depend on what kind of ink you use. Yeah, baby wipes will clear off the majority of inks. I use Tim Holtz Distress Oxide inks for the majority of. That's those ones. You can get that size or you can get that size. That works better than sort of going like that because you can't really see what you're doing. And if you're not sure, stamp onto a scrap piece of paper first. Okay. Also archival ink, that's a good one. This will this does not come off. All right, if you can I post a pic of all the distress inks I have? Did I not make a sheet about? No, I didn't. I did the gelatos. Yeah, okay, will do. I've not got a huge amount. This will stain your stamps. The archival ink, that one. Okay, that will stain your stamps. The distress ink won't, and it will wipe off with a baby wipe quite happily and keep your stamp nice and clean. Okay. You can, you know, again, these come in two different sizes. You can have a big one or a little one. You also get distress ink and distress oxide ink. See, that's a distress oxide. And that's a distress ink. Okay. And I believe that one you can manipulate it with water, the distress oxide, I think. I don't know, haven't really. You got my new package of gelatos and you saw a new distress ink. Ooh, okay. Yeah, I think that one you can like use water on it. I don't think you can as much with the regular distress ink. I don't know, look it up. I did look it up and I can't remember what it was. But yeah, I tend to use vintage photo on pretty much everything because it's great for making shit look old. So, you know, but yeah, that is what I use for my black stamping. That's what I did that lockdown one on. That is the archival ink as well. That was the archival ink. That was embossing. That is distress ink. So that was shaded lilac in distress ink, I think. Yeah. that again, that's the archive link. And just to show you, it reacts in different ways depending on what kind of stamp you have. That stamp is a very fine stamp, so it looks quite like neat, whereas that one is a fatter number, or a fatter letter if you like, so it doesn't look quite so dark. So yeah, but yeah, when you get whatever it is that you get, or whatever it is that you go for, practice on some scrap paper with it first and check whether it bleeds through, in which case you broader, yeah, that's the if it bleeds through, then you'll need to prepare your paper before you put it down. Gesso is a good one for that, or you know, if you're doing it on white paper, just put some white acrylic paint down and let it dry, and then you can stamp on top of that. This Tombow River paper, like I said, once I've watercoloured on it, the archive link doesn't seem to bleed through, which is brilliant. So yeah, so the first thing I'm going to do is prep that page, because I'm thinking this might end up being a sort of double spread. So we are going to take this out of here, because then it lies a little bit flatter, because it's getting fat. Look how fat she is, look. And I'm going to chuck some watercolour down. Right, let's put that away. Oh yeah, I was going to print up some pictures as well, wasn't I? God, I can't wait until I get my nails back. I can't do fuck all. That's the only thing I'm really missing. Yeah, I know, I keep meaning to have a look at those. Okay, babe. Hi to the family. Catch you next time. Right. So let's collage some pictures. So for sprocket pictures, I'm going to do some foodie ones. Some flowers in my garden and a picture of Daryl. Find a collage that you like. That one will do. Kick out all the borders. Edit as necessary. Change the ratio. Now the app that I use doesn't do sprocket size. Sprocket size photos are 3x2. So what I do is I go to 6x4 and do it that way. And then just make sure everything is how you want it. Save. Always like your sketchbooks once they have fat and chunky. I love a fat and chunky journal. And print. Okay. Ugh. Paint. So, Andy, are you still here? I have sand. Sand is that one, if you're still here. But it's a bit yellowy. I'm going to obviously have to play with it to get the correct tone for skin. No, you're not here, or no, that's not sand. It is sand, honestly. That's what colour the thingy told me it was. And I don't have white vermilion, I have unicorn white. And I'm not going out and buying more fucking paint. Open again, okay. That is sand according to my doohickey. And buff was a little bit too orange because I tried that the other week. There's my little picture. Spice. Oh, that one. Okay. What, just to add white to it? Why am I putting it away? Oh, God. Right. Oh, right, okay. Let me try and make some space. Okay. Take sand, a little bit of white or spice, and a smidge of white. Or white, and a smidge of white. Cadmium is a red. Oh, okay. Well, I don't fucking know. It doesn't say cadmium, it says red. Or apple. Or I have professional paints. I have Jane Davenport paints. I have Ladybug, which is pinky red, and apple, or crimson, and Ariel. Ariel's a nice colour. That is the red. Is it a basic red, or is it like a hinty red of something else?
I was having a kiss before I went to bed.
Do you now?
I didn't even have a hug on.
You did. You had like a gazillion hugs, and I blew raspberries on you, and I gave you kisses.
You can't blow raspberries.
I can blow raspberries.
No, you can't.
Ariel's close to cadmium. That one, yeah? Okie doke. I'll have a play. Give me a kiss. Right. Go away.
Don't tell everyone.
No, you're not telling everyone everything. Go on, shove off.
Goodbye. Good night.
So it's a dark red. Okay, so what colours are we going to do this page? What colour do you want?
Good night,
What?
Mum.
Night, baby.
Good night, Ashley.
Do you want yellows? Do you want browns? Do you want reds, purples, blues, greens? Right, give me a sec. I'm just going to go shut the curtains. Or drapes, as you lot over there call them. Because if you leave them open with lights on in the room, it then becomes a bit of a goldfish bowl to anybody who walks past. Paradise and Violet. I don't have a paradise. Are you trying to confuse me? Oh, Andy's sending me arty photos now. Hang on. Yeah. So it's a dark red. Okay. Joe didn't send me a photo. Ooh. Pardon me. Ooh, the iridescence too pale. Look what Joe left, can't they? Oh, what, that one? Green and violet. Ooh, nice. Ooh, that pretty. Oh, tanzanite. I bet that's stunning. Hurry up and send me some stuff to play with. She keeps going, I've bought you this and I've bought you that. And I'm like, send it then. Send it. God, send it me. She's like, yeah, I will. Oh, I keep moving too far that way and getting the arm of my chair caught just under the table. Green and violet. That's a sparkly, that violet, that one. That's one of only 2 paints from Amanda that I've actually got in here. And they're both sparkly. I always think of the Joker when I think of green and purple together. I do like a whole range of colours, I'm not just doing 2. Purple and the blue-green that's to the right of the green. Which row? Well, I could do purple through to blue if you want. And then maybe go across there. Try and get them all in across the whole double page. Don't have the equipment yet, but you have it set up. You have the video streaming area set up. Ooh, cool. But you're well excited, aren't you? Yeah, it is paradise, but that's going to look really odd with violet, I think. I'm just going to work my way along there. Hang on, just be patient. I love this colour. So, come on, what you all been doing? Talk to me. What gossip have you got? What do you know that I don't? Probably quite a lot, because I'm an ignorant bitch. Can you see that? You can't see that. I'm trying so hard to do it so that I'm in shot. I think I might be too focused in, if you get what I mean. I might have to zoom it out a little bit. basically, I just splurge splurgy colour. You want lots of water and lots of paint. Believe it or not, those are two different colours, supposedly. Yeah. Ooh. Got a smack of red in that one. That'll teach me to pay attention. Shut up. Fuck's sake. Fucking watch bloody thing. Right. And I just get water on the brush to sort of muddy. You don't want definite lines because then it just looks like you did exactly what I did, which was drop a load of water, a load of colour on the page. You can always pick up a bit more colour. In where you've made it even wetter. Like so. Oh. Oh no. Oh. Do you have carpet or is it like bare floor, hard floor? Ugh. Put that there while it dries. Right. I'm going to mute it while I use the dryer because I know it. April and that don't like the noise. Back in a sec. I was all tangled. That's why I had to stop. I had my heat gun, my phone, and the video monitor all like tangled up together, which was a pain in the ass. Your leg looks like a smell. Yeah, get another bottle, pour it over the other leg, you'll be fine. So that's that page. That's the one that I've just painted. I did pinks and reds on this one. So we're going to decorate this page first. I love that noise. That crinkly. And I dry the back of it as well, because this paper holds the water really well. So if you blast the back, it helps dry it from underneath as well. So I found out it comes out with bleach, so at least the landlord won't know. Well, that's lucky then. Have you got hardwood floor then, or carpet? I don't know, did you say that? Did I miss that? Yeah. Smoked string cheese is so yum. That sounds foul. Okay, so I've literally got loads of stuff and I don't know how to put it all in. I'm going to do a foodie post, mainly because some arseholes insulted my photo of my pasta bolognese the other night and I got really upset. So I'm going to put it in my fucking journal. You've got carpet. Oh, be careful your bleach doesn't fuck your carpet then, mate. Hi, Suzanne. Say what again? Those ones there. Oh, yeah, no, one of my local friends added me to this group. It's called Virtual Pub and something or other. And it was fun. And then I posted a picture of my dinner. And yeah, a lot of people actually insulted it. Oh, if you served me that, you'd get it thrown all over you. And, you know, oh, that looks fucking awful. And where's the sauce? I was like, what's the fucking mince on top, you dingus, you know, and all stuff like that. And yeah, just a shitload of people went off on it. So I left the group. I was that pissed off and that upset about it. I actually did at one point turn around and went, well, that's fucking charming. You know, there's no need to be rude about it. And a couple of people took the mick out of that. So I just left the group. I didn't say anything. I didn't make a hoo-ha about it. You know, it's not an airport. No need to announce your departure kind of thing. And I just left. And then the next morning, the admin of the group messaged me and she said, I'm going to turn the comments off on that. She said, because it's obvious some people don't have a filter. And I said, oh, did you not notice? I've already left the group. Oh, well, I'm really sorry, but that makes me really sad, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, well, you should have fucking said something sooner then, shouldn't you? Not let it run for 24 fucking hours, or nearly 24 hours, with people saying shit things like that. Why the fuck did you not jump all over them for it? But yeah. And that was the night I went to bed really early because it upset me. It pissed me off. You know, it wasn't necessary to be rude like that. If I saw a picture of something that somebody served up, knowing that they'd made it, I certainly wouldn't say something like that. If I didn't like it, I would just scroll on, not then insult what they'd made. So yeah, I went to bed. Right, let's have that out. I don't have enough table. I could never have enough table. I've come to this conclusion. Right, what have I got back here? Okay, so let's take those out for now. Pen. Thank you. Do I make it all myself? Are we still in the 20s? Yes. But yeah, the first guy who sort of said something shitty, then tried to retract it 10 minutes later, and he was just like, oh, yeah, I didn't mean to come across as rude, and blah, 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 and I'm sorry if I offended you. It's just the chef in me, blah, blah, blah. And I just bit my tongue at that point, because I very nearly turned around and said to him, well, my son's a chef, and he says my passable and is the best thing he's ever fucking eaten. And yeah, I was just like, do you know what? I don't need that. I don't need that kind of negativity. I don't need to be upset like that by a bunch of fucking strangers. So, I quit the group. Fuck it. yeah, I could have a room-sized table and it wouldn't be enough. Or then I'd moan because I wouldn't be able to reach stuff over the other side. You're in your isolation bubble. Time, days, weeks. Yeah. No, there is no such thing as time. There is the light time and the dark time. Although, of course, we're now at that time of the year where children say things like, but it's not time for me to go to bed yet because it's not dark. Dude, it's not going to get dark until like 10 o'clock. You still go to bed. So he goes upstairs and he plays while I'm down here going, go to fucking sleep. But yeah, I mean, you've got people posting pictures of like barbecues and, you know, fucking rare steak. I personally can't stand rare steak. I don't like my food to be pink in the middle. Meat should be fucking cooked, not, you know, not twitching. But I just scroll on by. You know, I don't. So yeah, I just shut up and move on. But so I want to stick that down. Or should I make that a pocket? I could make that like a tuck spot. Some of these postcards. I've got 2 over here, 2 over here. I've got April's letter as well. Also, I wouldn't mind using this doily. Oh, pardon me. Yeah. What I'm thinking is, haha, bone folder. I might make a tuck spot over here. And then I could tuck April's note. I may have to lose the envelope. I don't want to use the envelope though because it's got a stamp. Little succulent stamps. Look at little succulent stamps. It's not cool. I suppose I could take them out. That would fit better like that. Not that it matters if it's in a great long envelope, because I'm also gonna stick that in here so this is all creased and needs to be flattened. And I've got these as well. And these are blank because I looked at these and I thought I could journal on the back of these. I don't know. Has anybody got any ideas? I just realised you were 5 minutes behind and on top chat. Oh, you're doing better than me, Sue. I barely touched mine this month. Cut stop something and attach the letter. That's a good idea. How am I going to put all this in, everybody? I got these. I did like the idea of maybe using these as journaling cards. Even though they've got staple holes in that, so that's okay. I've got those, I've got the letter, I've got the other card. Although that can always go in at a later date, that one. Because I've bought it but haven't planted it yet. It's outside. And then I've got my postcards. Make a big envelope, stick everything in there, and then envelope into journal. Yeah. I want tuck spots, really. I'm thinking I'm going to make that a tuck spot. Stick it round to there and then to about there. And then that can be a tuck spot for postcards. That worked quite well. You're off Toad and Hole. Awesome. See you later, sweets. Night, darling. I think I'm going to make that a tuck spot and that a tuck spot, because then I can use that on the next page. So I can always carry some of this stuff over onto the next page, which I might do. Might just put a couple of postcards here, like so. April's letter under that. With one of these. Oh, that's a point. They're not going to fit. I have to cut them right down if I want to use them. Oh, that's annoying. So I'm going to have to cut these down. Well, that fucking sucks, doesn't it? Oh. Okay. Okay. Let's go. There. And that is... Does that look about even? Hey, that doesn't look too bad considering I eyeballed that. And then I can use these for something else if I cut the £2 off the top of that one. Oh, that's cool. Alright. Ooh. About there, do we reckon? Not bad, not bad. That's okay, isn't it? That'll do. Right, so I'm going to start off by shaking my head at Daryl because he's sitting in bed draping blankets all around his head. Glue. I'd like to see if I can squeeze that glue into something a bit more needle nosed because it comes out of there so fast. That glue sets so fast. What I'm doing now is, because this is glossy, this card, I'm just wiping the glue off. Otherwise it looks like your bathroom does after you've grouted it and not cleaned up properly. You get like signs of the glue. So wipe off. Oh, my neck hurts. Okay. Squelch. Yeah, don't stick, don't stick, don't stick. I think I used a little bit too much there. Let's hope that dries alright. Okay, see you later, sweetheart. Everybody's leaving. I won't let go of that now in case it fucking tries to stick to that. Do you reckon a heat gun will dry it? Or do you reckon that will screw with the glue? Let's try it. Alright, hang on. Sorry. What I said was it dried it, but you could still see like where it was on the page. I've just read out that entire fucking stamp set and you didn't hear me. Assholes. Me, not you. Ugh. Marilyn, if you're going shopping for acrylic blocks, get a set of them. Okay, because they should come in all different sizes. Okay. These are I do have another one. And it's itty. Look at that. So make sure you get a set, because the idea is Marilyn still here, or like has Marilyn left too? The idea is to use the stamp block that fits your stamp the best. So you could buy one giant one and think, well, I don't need to buy it because I've got this. But you see where it gets messy? That sometimes transfers onto your page, you know. So the idea is like, see, most of those will fit, all of those will fit on that one. Pretty much everything on here will fit on that. Obviously nothing's going to fit on that. Oh, I don't know, the little pig out one there, that will fit. Best meal ever, I could just about squish that on there, but you know, if not, there's that one. So yeah, if you're going to go shopping, get a set of them. That is not my biggest. I do have two what called roller blocks, and these were sorry, it's just knocked it off. These were given to me, and these are slightly like curved. See that? Yeah, even though they're flatter in between. And the idea for these are for your larger, like your background style stamps. So anything that's massive, like that one, for example, you would put that. You could put that on a stamp block. You could put that on a Misty, or you could put it on this big rollers block. And you put it on that, stamp it, and then you like roller it backwards and forwards because it's easier to get the pressure on where it's such a big stamp, and you've got these convenient little handles to hold on to. So these are great for your massive stamps, but to be honest, I don't use these very often, and when I do use that, I tend to do it by hand. I literally, with this is just like called a background script. I take the front backing paper off, and I don't take the back backing paper off, and I go ink, 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 and then I just stonk it down and press, and that's it. But you know, for some this is just a background stamp, but if you're using a precision stamp, then yeah, a bigger block would be helpful for that kind of thing. So yeah, get a set of these doohickeys blocks. That's it. Right. I think I'm going to put "We Ate That" across the top. You've got these convenient little lines, and a lot of blocks, get it around the right way, will have like some measurements down here to tell you how big they are. So these are supposedly an inch square, and these just help you line it up or get it straight, you know, whatever. Some stamps don't stamp well first time round, so you can use an eraser, or you can rub it on like the back of your hand, like so. Then get your ink and some paper. Can't show you that page because that'll give away a video that's coming very soon. Very fucking soon, when my thread turns up. I've run out of thread. And then make sure you got it the right way and go stampy stamp And you can see through it, so you can see how well it's taken. Now, that looks okay, but when I'm looking at it, I can see that 8 isn't quite so dark. So, you know, give it a bit of extra. And then test stamp. Ooh, that's quite nice. I quite like that. You got my stamp. What stamps? Did I win stamps? Or did I ask for stamps? Yeah, who won the stamp set last night, by the way? Or the other night? The chef ones. I think I'm going to put that there. And when you're stamping, like in a journal, hopefully Marilyn's listening, you want a oh, okay. Good. I'm glad you got them. You want a firm doohickey underneath. That's why I use this, because it just helps give it a little bit of extra. Because I can't see fuck all. Excuse my head getting in the way. Oh, they arrived. Oh, goody good. Are they all right? See, post is getting to you guys faster than it's getting out. I went over to the post office today and I said, oh, has the post lady been back up yet? Because the post office is like 2 doors down. And he said, I don't know, I haven't seen her. He said, I didn't start till 2. I said, oh. He said, well, I said, well, I'm supposed to get something today. And he said, is it something from Amazon? I said, yeah. He said, there's like a 2-day delay. I was like, oh, so it's only a fucking reel of thread. And he showed me this list of countries that are having issues with international post, and it's huge. And I looked at it and I said, well, you can add Australia to that. And he said, oh, why's that? I said, because I've been waiting for shit from Australia for 4 or 5 weeks now, and it still hasn't come. See, that didn't fucking stamp properly. Oh, do you know what? I'm going to leave that. One way you can clean it is to, like, what they call second generation stamping, which, you know, does a good enough job in my book. Or you can use a stamp scrub, or you can use a wipe. Okay, April's just picked them up. Not to mention the package from you, which is apparently still in the air, according to tracking. Which is frustrating. Okay, so I'm going to put that one there. I've lost my other 2 little... There we are. Ooh, this is so tasty there. I'm going to have that one. I made egg mayo the other day, you guys. I've never made egg mayo before. Okay, so you can laugh at me, that's fine. And yeah, I was so chuffed because I did homemade egg mayo, cress that Daryl and I grew, and all that into a sandwich. I was like, yay! It was fucking lush. Really, really nice. Okay, so let's put this one down. Yeah, I mean, I've got a package from you. I've got shed load of AliExpress stuff coming. I've got 5 or 6 stamp sets. 5 or 6 stamp sets from Kelly Stamps to come. I've also got 3 Studio Calico ones to come because I had to report one as missing. It hit customs here in the UK and then didn't move again. So I messaged them and I said, look, it hasn't moved since the 15th of March. And I had to wait 45 days after they posted it to be able to say to them, you know. So thankfully they still had some of that kit. It was a kit and they still had some left. And they were like, yeah, we'll get it out to you, don't worry. So I was like, oh, thank God for that. But, you know. So yeah, I've got those. I've got my citrus twist kits coming. Parcel from you guys. What else? Do you know? No word of a lie, right? I've ordered stuff from eBay. I've ordered stuff from AliExpress. Get a load of this, right? Look at this. I have a list called waiting for. This is all the stuff I am waiting for that I've bought. My Studio Calico set that went missing, I had to reorder. 1, 2, 3 separate orders of 5 stamp sets in total from Kelly Stamps. She's in Australia. Another Studio Calico set. Some foundation that I got from AliExpress. A stamp from AliExpress. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 other things from AliExpress. A purse that's wallet to you guys in the States. A purse that I'd seen on Facebook. Oh, ooh! And I went and I ordered that. Haven't heard fuck all about that. I've ordered a bobbin for my spinning wheel, but I've been told by the company, because they're in the US, that they're not shipping due to COVID, and that they will ship basically as and when they're allowed to. And if I don't like that, I can request a refund. But I'm like, well, I can only get your bobbins from you, so you might as well keep my money and send it to me as and when. So there's that. Then I've written the replacement stamp. Then I ordered an embossing folder after watching Genevieve. And then, funny enough, May had exactly the same embossing folder. And I was like, I love that one. It's cherry blossoms, and it's like a background stamp. And I was like, I love that. I'm going to order that. So I got that. I've ordered some more paper for my sprocket. My subscription to Amazon for my loo rolls. Some jump rings and some lobster claws. Is that what do you call them? Lobster claws, the little like hooky things that you have on chains and all that lot. We call them lobster claws. I don't know why. I think it's because they're sort of shaped like that. I ordered some of those because I've got a paperclip here, and I wanted to add a little charm to it, and I can put the charm on, but it doesn't hang very nicely. So I thought I'd get some jump rings and all that lot. So I've ordered some of those. Ordered them on eBay. Turns out they're coming from fucking over there, somewhere, China, Japan, somewhere like that. Then I saw this fantastic idea on, I keep seeing it and I keep meaning to do something about it, Facebook, and it's a tag that you put on your keys. And what it says is, my pet is home alone. So if you're ever in an accident, somebody is aware of the fact that you have animals at home. And I thought, well, I'm not going to buy, because they were like wanting 12 quid for it. And I thought, fuck that. I went online and I ordered one of those photo key rings. Yeah. And I thought, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a photo of the cat and the dog in this keyring. Then on the back, I'm going to say, my pet is home alone. Do it all nice and pretty and stamp it all out. And put, emergency contact details on it. Put Callie's number or Alex's number on it. So that somebody can be reached in the event of, I have a car crash or something like that, So I ordered that. That's off of eBay. And then I ordered today 4 different colours of mini pom-pom trim. So yeah, I thought that's quite good. Yeah, and I ordered the keyring is big enough to hold a sprocket photo in it. So you've just seen how big the sprocket photo is. It's 3x2. So yeah, it will be quite a nice big size keyring. So hopefully, somebody would see it. Right. So let's I think I'm going to put this one here. Put So Tasty above it. If you're not sure about your stamping, Marilyn, then I would recommend a stamping platform. Because a stamping platform, if you fuck up, gives you the opportunity to stamp in the same place without... it's very, very hard to stamp in the same place, basically. But as you love being here for the first night, go eat. Go eat, babes. Go on, go eat. A stamping platform will allow you to re-stamp in the same place without the blur, because provided you didn't move anything except to open your door, voila, then you literally just re-ink and close the door on the platform again. So, excuse me, I've got itchy nose. So, they are good for that. Just a little bit awkward with a flipping great journal. I think the next one that I make, I'm going to do a no-sew journal, and I'm going to junk it slightly, so it'll be a junk journal style thing. Enjoy your food, sweetheart. Come on back later because I might still be here. My head's not dying too much. And I'm gonna do like a junk style journal, and then put it, make it no-so that I can pull pages out, so that I can use my stamping platform and, you know, all of that kind of thing. Right. Yeah, Misty with an I. M-I-S-T-I. Yeah, Misty is pretty much, I think that's the brand name. It's a stamping platform. Looks something like that. This is called Stamp Perfect because I got this here in the UK. And the way that you do it is you open it up, you put your piece of paper down, okay, on the platform. All right, you've got a piece of foam and you put it down on here. You can take the foam out as well, and then use these magnets to hold your card or your paper, and they're fucking strong. I keep meaning to do what I see a lot of people doing, that's to put a bit of washi around it to make it easier to pick them up. Okay, put your paper down. Best thing to do is to stick it into this corner. Yeah, then you lay your stamp on top. Don't ink it. Lay your stamp on top. Okay, then you close your door to pick up your stamp. Then you open your door, ink your stamp, double check that nothing's moved, wedge it back down in the corner if it has, close your door, press and rub and lift. And if it hasn't given you a perfect impression, you can then ink again and put it down and stamp again. This is also great for like layering stamps, which is where you might buy a stamp that's like flowers, and what you do is you put the first part down in one colour, then the second part down you do in like a shade lighter, and then the third part is in another shade lighter, and the fourth part is in a shade lighter yet again. They look absolutely awesome. And another one is, I can't remember what they're called. They're not layering stamps, turnabout stamps. I think that's what they're called. And what you do with those is you have like a square, and you stamp your first part, right? Say whatever it is, you stamp that. Open your door, then you rotate your card a quarter of a turn, ink it again, stamp it down. Open, turn, and you do that for all the times that you, obviously 4 sides if it's a square piece of card. Yeah, and then you get your second part of the stamp. So say it's a flower, so you've just stamped, say, your rosebud, for example, and then you want to do your stems. Well, because you've not moved anything, you're going to get your stem in exactly the right place. You open your stamp up, you lay your stem in exactly the right place, you pick it up, ink, stamp, turn, and all the way around. And because you don't move this, it is in exactly the right place for every time you stamp it. This is cool. I got this one for about 15 quid. It's robust. It's, you know, I mean, I've used it a few times. It's a nice little bit of kit. These are great for card making and stuff like that. So this has like a rectangle and a set of monthly stamps. They're meant to be put inside the rectangle. Yeah, I get what you mean. Yeah, I've seen similar sort of ones. So yeah. But yeah, I mean, they're designed more for card making, but they're great for if you're using multiple stamps and you want to get them in the right place, or you know, you're not so sure, or you're new and you might want to repeat stamp, then these are perfect. Anything where you might have to stamp more than once in the same place, this is ideal. Right, excuse me, coughing. I can't remember what I picked up now. Let's find out. Ooh, that just fits on there. But first, dessert. That's what I picked up. That's quite a long one. Where should I put it? Let's stick it down there. I know that May does a perpetual calendar stamp, and the idea of it is that basically you'll never need another date stamp ever again. And that works in a very, very similar way. Sorry, I know I'm off screen, but I'm currently stamping. And that's the same thing. And you ink up. It's very clever how she's done it. And she's got like a massive one, and then like a not so big one. It's called something like the perpetual calendar or something, which I thought was a clever idea. I love May stamps. So I've put a little, but first dessert down there. I'm going to use that foodie all the way to... yeah, let's just use foodie. Okay, sweets. Bugger, that went down ever so slightly wonky. Oh well. Stamping platform's also a good idea if you've got shaky hands. I know somebody who suffers from the shakes, and she said, you know, I can put it down once, but I wouldn't be able to do it 2 or 3 times in a row. And also because blocks, like I said, you tend to use blocks that's the correct size for your stamp. If you suffer from any kind of hand pain or, you know, arthritis or anything like that, it can be quite hard to press on it with just a couple of fingers. Whereas if you've got a whole platform, you can rub your entire hand over it, which helps. Oh yeah, I like. Okay, 2 ticks. Also, when you finish with your ink, put the lid on, because they will dry out. Message. Oh yeah, yeah. Yes, I've seen those before. I love the little stopwatch up in the corner. That's what Marilyn said. Yeah. Yeah, see, a platform would be ideal for lining up your days of the week with your numbers. I mean, you don't have to use the square to put them in. If you don't want to use the square, you could just do the numbers and the days of the week if that's what you, or, you know, just the numbers, or, you know, however you wanted to do it. You don't have to use all of it. You could use a platform to line it all up to get it all in the perfect place, but you could also put multiple stamps onto an acrylic block. You know, so if you had a large enough acrylic block, so if you had the biggest one, which I've put down somewhere, I don't know what's under my ink pad. Yeah, so for example, you could put, you know, the whole lot onto one block if you wanted to. Okay, but yeah, I mean, you could use a Misty for that as well. Misties are just a little bit more expensive. You know, a set of blocks should cost you, you know, only a few dollars, whereas a Misty is about $10, I think. So, but yes, I've seen those before. I'm awkward and I like to draw mine in because I'm like that. Right, so let's make some room. Shush. Oh, it's you again, sending me another photo. What is that? What is that? Oh, you're asking me. What is that thing? I have no idea. I have no idea. Anybody know what that thing might be? On his stamp set. I have no idea. I wondered that when looking at the other photo. You know? Oh, you've got your photos set to only view once. That's really annoying. Change your settings so I can look again. It might be clearer once you've stamped it. You might look at it and go, oh, it's you know, it's a doohickey. But I can't tell you by looking at the. Have you quite finished? Yeah? Good. Sounds like the wee man's conked out. Oh, I'll put that above dessert. It's not very straight, but whatever. Okay, so that's that. That's all for Vienna. Bobby. So yeah, they should tuck in like that. I may need to use a paper clip on that one. I don't think that's going to hold. Oh, don't know. Might have been better off with tape on that one. Oh, I spoke too soon. Daryl's still awake. Okay. I had two other photos. Where did they go? Oh, there they are. Oh, you have no clue either. Oh, well, there you go. I don't know. Mine's set up to show more than once. I think it's in settings. Oh gosh. Oh, I think it's when you actually post the photo. I'm pretty sure it's when you actually send the photo. So I'm gonna send you a photo of a cake. Oh, I don't know. It's just saying send. Oh, I don't know then. I know you can change it so that the photo is always available. Right. I didn't know that was one big stamp. Do 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 do. You can also, with clear blocks, if you want to, only use part of your stamp. I just had a sudden thought. I got this tiny photo and then this like of the phone, and I wondered if it would fit, but I think it's going to be just ever so slightly too big unless I cut it down. Or I could just stamp it over the... What do you think? Or should I cut it down so that it fits inside? It's probably an archival type stamp then. Oh, there's like texture on that. That's funny. This might be quite hard to do. Don't cut it, you think? What, and just stamp over the actual photograph as well? Because the lines will end up on the photograph if I don't cut it. I think that might look a bit weird. No, I'm going to cut it down a bit. Let's go from the bottom. It's really hard to tell how much of it is sort of sticking out around the... Let's do it like that. Also, stamping on photographs, archival ink will stamp on photographs, and once it's dry it won't smudge, whereas distress inks do, but they don't look anywhere near as good, you know. groceries. Yeah, that would be so much easier. Okay. Oh, I can see what it is a bit clearer now. It's a paper clip with a like Polaroid. Christ, I hope I've put that in the right place. Right, I'm going to need to move the stamp because the corner of my block is going to hit that page. On some of the like broader stamps, if you push too hard, the stamp sort of splays and fucks up. So you don't want to push hard when you stamp as well. The idea is just to have consistent, even pressure. Fingers crossed that this works. Oh, hey, that worked a lot better than I thought it was going to. That's awesome. Not used that one before. Yay. Did that not have a bag? Oh, guess not. Right, hang on. Let me open. Yeah, I figure if I do no-sew journals next time, then I can take the page out and I can do things like use the MISTI and all of that lot. Right, let's... Can't see with that window in front of that window, dingus. And focus. That was that stamp. Oops, sorry about the mic. That was the one I just did. That's cool. Then I did, but first a dessert. So there we go. That looks alright. Oh. And I think that wee picture of Daryl, if I put it on there though, I can't put a paperclip on it. I can, I just don't put the paperclip even on the middle. Oh dear. I've got like these postage style stamps. Ouch. Oh dear. stomach's making funny noises. Wondering how well archival ink will stamp on a doily. Because I'm pretty sure that fits inside that. Or I could do the dragonfly inside that one maybe. Pardon me. What do you think? Or is that too big? Iced coffee. Don't like coffee in any way, shape or form. Hang on so you can see it a bit better. Yeah, so do I. What should I put in the middle? Oh, my stomach. Do I use the round one or do I use the squarer one? Shh, dummy. Well, I've not used either of them, so, you know, I'm not really sure. I'm pretty sure that butterfly one will kind of go in the middle of that one. Kinda. I don't know. Oh my gosh, my stomach's going fucking doolally. The dragonfly fit nicely in that one. It's going to have to be that one, I think. Right, fingers crossed that this works. This is an AliExpress stamp, so I've got no idea what this is going to stamp like. I'm pretty sure 49 Dragonflies has got this set. Yep. I'll do. Right. Do 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 do. No, it's not the litless butterfly, but it just looked like it fit there. But I quite like the dragonfly. Night, sweetheart. Take it easy. Oh, lovely. Well, that stamped very well. And then I'm sort of thinking it's going to overhang just ever so slightly, unless I can get it perfect. See, this is where using a Misty would come in perfectly, because what you would do is you would get down here and you would line up your stamp like so. Then you would close your Misty down on top of it to pick your stamp up, then you dink it, and then when you put it back down again, it's in exactly the same place. So. And the trouble is, once you've sort of gone anywhere near the paper, it's a bit like being in a shower with a shower curtain. You know how the shower curtain wafts towards you? Yeah, it's a bit like that when you're trying to stamp as well. The paper goes, ooh! And you're like, no, I didn't want to stamp there, but I've got to now because you touched it. Moment of truth, because I didn't test stamp this. Oh, that's actually come out quite nice. I could have moved it down a little bit, but that's okay. That's okay. I didn't edge my fucking doily either. Never mind. Yeah, it's the first time I've used those. Yeah, I bought 3 sets. I bought that one. That one. Now, like, I've heard a lot of people have used that one and the plane hasn't stamped very well on it. That, in that case, I probably would use a Misty first couple of times I use this, just to make sure that I can get a really good impression of it. So there was that one. And then there was that one. So, yeah. Right. Still need to put my little picture of Daryl down somewhere. I'm quite tempted to use that stamp again. The little picture. Because it looked cute. I don't know if you can hear my dog, she's snoring. Yeah, I could put it at like an angle so they look like they're falling. That's a good idea. Yeah, the postcards one's great, isn't it? And then you've got like fake writing that you can put in it, and you can add a stamp to it, and it's even like the postmark squiggles and all of that lot. And then ink splots, and I thought it's good. It's going to be her. Fountain pen ink from carpet. Oh, was it fountain pen ink? Oh, I didn't realise that. Okay, so I want him in the middle as much as possible. So let's cut there. Bits of bloody photo all over the place after this. Oh, yeah, I've got that one. Yeah, that's like as blue as you could possibly want to be, isn't it? Nice ink though. So I think I'm going to do that one at an angle and use the same stamp. Couldn't see it for a second. to stamp over it. Yeah. I'm sorry if you can hear my stomach. Like I said, I had a migraine all day today, and I suffer from irritable bowel as well, and that's usually the arse end of the migraine, is that the bowel goes a bit, I'm not happy with you. Just to, you know, add insult to injury. What colour's your carpet? Is that like a white carpet? Is that why you can use bleach? Because it's a white carpet. Haha! That is fucking perfect. That might have just become one of my fave stamps. Okay. You still wet? Nope. I found out the other day that if you shut your palette too quickly, when your watercolours are all wet, when you open it again, all the little watercolour pans stick to the lid, like, because they're all wet when you shut the lid, and it's like, oh, you fucking tosser. I'm thinking gold hearts, you know, just here and there. Or would that be too much? Is there such thing as too much? Or do we want like plain coloured hearts? Because I've got gold hearts, you know, because they're just cool. Or I've got chipboard, like, what do you think? Pardon me. Yeah, see, there's a little bit of ink on my block and it's on there. What do you think then? Gold hearts or chipboard hearts? Dot writing. So there's a fun there, but it's too big to go in there. I could stamp fun in there, I suppose. Oh, it's a fucking shame I've put the photo down. I just thought I could have like stamped fun and embossed it, but if I use my heat gun, it will affect the gold. Yeah, I'm with you guys on that. If I use my heat gun, it will fuck up the photo. Yeah, I agree. Oh, I've got some words as well. Where I want to be, this makes me smile. Everyday magic, some kind of wonderful. Picture perfect. A grey though, so I'm really in the mood for grey. All you need is sleep. Yeah, right. So anywhere, everywhere, or anywhere specifically? Every dark goes for gold, yeah. Oh, I've got some gold letters actually, just come to think of it. In the other one. Yeah, I've got those. They're not exactly the same shade of gold though. So we're sort of thinking like about there. Ooh. It's awful because there's like such a lag, and I'm like, is anyone going to answer me, or is it just the lag, or? I'm going to put one there. And a wee one over there. Like so. You could actually put that one more on the photo. Nice, aren't they? Really, really bright. Here you go. You don't want to see my desk. It's over there. It's a fucking mess. Yeah, and then that's a tuck spot. That's a tuck spot. I got somebody turned around to me the other day and he went, "Your journal is going to end up like mega chunk because all the stuff you put in it." I said, "Yeah." He was like, "It's so cool." He said, "I can't believe how much crap you shove in it." It's like, well, you know, got to make it pretty, yeah. I don't even know if that went in the right one. Right, so that's that one. That's that one. My snap sets away. I'm going to have to run off to the loo in a moment. No, that can go in there. And that can go in there. And then I can do some general journaling, and then I can, you know, I've got the back of these if I want to add anything else. You know, I've got journaling space there as well. So yeah. Oh dear. Ouch. And then I think what I'll do is I'll add a little paper clip just to give this a little bit more stability, because I'm not sure how well this is going to hold. And then I can stick April's letter under there, and the paper clip will help hold it, although it's not quite long enough, I don't think. And then the 2 postcards if I wanted to. I like that one. I thought it was quite cool. There, that'll hold it a little bit better. And then I can tuck that in there, like so. And then if I need the extra space, I can also use these in the spots, or I can use them on the next page, which is fine. Absolutely fine. So yeah, that looks alright, doesn't it? Right. Oh, I think I'm going to call that it, because I've been in 2.5 hours now and my back aches and I need to move. So there you go. If you haven't already, scroll down and like this video. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. There is another video coming soon because I am in the process of making something, and I was supposed to get some thread today so that I could finish making it, and it didn't fucking turn up, so I'm a bit annoyed. But there's not really much I could do about it. You know, the pandemic is to blame, not me. But yeah, as soon as that, it won't take me too long to finish it off, this project, and then I can show you all, which I'm quite excited to do. Yeah, so there may well be yet another video of me later this week. We'll just have to see. Thanks for joining me today. No, Nikki.cut. I don't know who that is. Yeah. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. If you haven't already subscribed, then what the hell are you doing here? Come again, subscribe, hit the bell, you know, all that rubbish. Take it easy. I will see you next time. Love you loads. Thanks for joining me today. And yeah, I don't know when the next time will be. I might be back next Wednesday. I might be back before then. But there should be a video soon. Take it easy, guys. Love you loads. Bye.